Hello and greetings to all the makers at Aurora High School. I have another opportunity for us to develop something here for some students that have some unique challenges in life. We have some students who have difficulty using their arms and hands to perform some fundamental movements. And so these would be students who have trouble manipulating toys, getting toys to do the things that the toy does. And so think of an instance for like a laughing Elmo doll or something like that, that the idea of pushing some part or manipulating some part would be very difficult for them to play with that toy. But there's a device that they currently use, and I guess a number of these devices are broken. It probably could use a better design anyway. It's called a battery interrupt. And I actually happen to have one here. Let's take a look. This battery interrupt, this one here comes in two parts. This is the part that this is like a metal plate. These are basically two metal plates separated by an insulating material, probably plastic. But so each plate has a soldered lead that comes down into an 1/8" stereo jack, which just connects to a button device. Okay, just a button. And what it does is when you hit the button, this allows the circuit to be completed. Imagine this gets inserted into the toy, okay? And one end goes up against the battery, the other end goes up against where the lead would be. And basically you're using this button to complete the circuit to activate the toy. So the toy doesn't have to be activated with any kind of like specific movement or gesture that the student might have a challenge with. The toy can actually be activated by way of hitting a button. It's a battery interrupt, and we need to create several of these, and hopefully we can design some that work well. And maybe the next phase on top of this design would to actually be to design the entire thing, the toy itself, the thing that that does something very interesting for the student who after they push the button or work with it in some very basic way. The toy itself reacts in some way that's particularly spectacular and awesome. And the spectacular and awesome would be the thing that you guys and gals would come up with. So there's another challenge, another potential solution that we could help develop here at the Makers.